Today, oh man, I just woke up. Today is a big day. It's not like a huge day. It's not like, today's a big day. I got a big surprise coming for my wife. Man, my allergies are bothering me. Today, I am going to go pick my wife up a motorcycle. One, it's Teacher Appreciation Week, and two, this is going to be the coolest gift ever. So my wife has expressed a little interest about wanting to learn to ride. So I kind of got a feel for that and kind of gauged her interest over the past few months to see how serious she was, because sometimes people are like, yeah, I want to learn how to ride, I want to learn how to do this, I want to learn how to do that, and really it's just a passing fancy or a whim or whatever. So anyway, she's pretty serious about learning. Yesterday she was asking me about controls and stuff like that, and so I'm gonna get woke up here. I am going to make breakfast, then hit the road. I will reveal the kind of bike once we get back, and on the way I will probably tell you a story about her and I and motorcycling. That's kind of a cool story. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this short little vlog, and see you in a little bit. Well, plan B. I was gonna make a bagel and do all this cool B-roll of a bagel and popping out of the toaster and putting cheese on it, and then me being like, yeah, and then going to the car and hitting the road. My bagels are moldy. I just bought them and they're moldy. What the F? Stupid. All right, plan B, stopping to get breakfast. First stop, the bank. Checked my mail when I left the house and I got this cool Slingshot flyer in the mail. I went and test drove a Slingshot with my father-in-law. Wish I would have got that on video. That was pretty funny. Whoa. So that was pretty cool. Test drove Slingshot. The Indian dealer here in town sells Slingshots, and we went and test drove one, and he doesn't do anything like that. He doesn't ride, or he's not that kind of guy at all. And I got a little squirrely and got after it a little bit in that thing, and he played it cool the entire time, so I started to get a little coming out on it, and then he was like, well, but he played it cool. He played it cool as a cucumber, minus that one little flinch. It was pretty funny. I didn't really push it that hard, but I didn't want to be like just terrorizing him the whole time, because I knew he wouldn't enjoy it if I did that the entire time.
And I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Now, normally we can't give this much out. I'll go ahead this time.
Okay.
We can't normally give that much out.
Oh, through here, I gotta go inside. Okay, I didn't know that.
How do you want it back?
Hundreds is fine.
Okay.
And out at checking.
Okay.
Thanks. So this bank's really slow. That's why I'm doing this video here, or this segment here, I should say. So at any rate, that's why I'm getting Slingshot mail now, I guess, because I signed up something to test drive the Slingshot. So I get Indian stuff too, but I've done a lot of Indian demo days and things like that. I'm pretty dead set on buying a Roadmaster here at some point. I actually got my Triumph Tiger up for sale. Anybody's looking for a nice Triumph Tiger, low miles, about 4,400 miles on it, maybe less, mint condition. So anyway, time to get back to some tunes, leave the bank, go get some breakfast, like a 35-minute drive, check this scooter out. If it's nice, pick it up, head back home. Bada bing, bada boom. had a bomb burrito. Those little $1 sausage and cheese, egg and cheese burritos from Taco Bell are lit. In Dubai, man, we had some sausage and cheese burritos and they was lit. That dude cracks me up. That video cracks me up. So, sorry about the weird side of the head view. I don't even know if this angle is looking at me or just like my sweet man boobies, or if I can actually even see my face. But I'm working on figuring out a way to mount that up on the dash, right in the grill, so you don't have to look at the side of my head while I drive. I do drive a lot, I think. I feel like I drive all the time. So, when I first met my wife, probably, I don't know, a lot of years ago, it's gotta be maybe 8 years ago. Wow, 8 years ago now? Jeez. We've been married for 3. I'm gonna bump this cruise up a little bit. The semi getting ready to pass me, and that ain't right. That ain't right. When I met my wife about 8 years ago, I lived in Cincinnati, which is kind of where I'm from. I'm from like Dayton, Ohio, but I lived in Cincinnati at the time. I had just moved back to Ohio from Nevada. Nevada, all I owned was a motorcycle, and I lived in Reno, and in Reno I just commuted everywhere on a bike, either on a bicycle or on a motorcycle. Didn't want to deal with having a car. Parking weather was good most of the year. Winters got cold and snowy, but everything's pretty close, so it wasn't a big deal to bundle up and just ride there. And all before that, I always had bikes, even since like high school, I think. I'm pretty sure I got my first street bike in high school. It was a VTR 250 Chicken Hawk. And so my wife met me, and she knew that I was kind of into motorcycles, I think. I mean, we were Facebook friends when we were just like friends and dating. And she knew I was like, I'm probably posting stuff about motorcycles all the time, because that's what motorcycle guys do. Motorcycle people do. And so, police. Whoop, whoop. Just slow down a tiny bit, I guess. With my perfectly legal trailer, I better not go too fast. So, I was like going through motorcycle withdrawals, but at that time too, I had decided after living in Cincinnati for a year, my wife lived in Columbus. She was getting ready to start grad school, and her grad school is at Ohio State, which is where she did her undergrad for her education. And it was like, okay, I need to move to Columbus if we're going to make a go at this. Obviously it worked out, we're married. But I was going through motorcycle withdrawals. Don't text and drive. I was going through motorcycle withdrawals, and she surprised me one day with a motorcycle. I had a DR650 way back. That's when like I first started doing these moto vlogs, and I've since taken a bunch of those down because there was some content on there I don't really feel like it wasn't bad. It wasn't like, it wasn't bad, but just some stuff on there I don't necessarily want online now that I'm a little older and a little more mature. I was just younger and more foolish then, and maybe a little more reckless. Not, like I said, nothing crazy. I wasn't breaking major laws or anything or putting people's lives at risk, but I don't want that stuff online. So kind of starting fresh here, taking this channel in a little more mature direction. But anyway, she bought me a DR650, and I put a bunch of time and money into that bike. It was all stock when I got it, and I rebuilt the forks and set them up for my weight, rebuilt the rear shock and set it up for me, all this stuff basically. And I've pretty much had a motorcycle ever since. The DR650, I put quite a lot of miles on it, and then I got rid of it and got a Sportster, a 1200 Sportster. Traded it to a guy in Cincinnati who I'm still friends with to this day. Kind of, we met through that deal. He's a cool guy. He rides supermotos. And from there, I got, what did I get from there? wife is expressing interest in wanting to ride. We're gonna go get her this bike today. And the cool thing is today, my wife is a teacher, kind of outside of Chattanooga. She's a teacher, and today is Teacher Appreciation Day, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal. Today she gets her first motorcycle, which I get to gift to her, and 2, she gets a Teacher Appreciation Day gift. I'm a little biased probably because my wife is a teacher, and if anybody disagrees with me, basically they can suck it. Teachers are completely undervalued and underpaid nationwide, and that's I guess maybe a political topic. We can talk about it at a later date down in the future. So anyway, that's the story with today.
Keep right onto US 27 north toward Dayton.
That's the story with today. It says Dayton, right? Not going to Dayton. Dayton, Tennessee, not Dayton, Ohio. So anyway, that's the story with today. She bought me a motorcycle as a gift, and that was like, kind of blew me away. We were dating too. Well, yeah, I don't even know how long we've been dating, 2 or 3 years maybe. Like at that point I hadn't had any intention on proposing. Not because I didn't love her, didn't want to. It takes me forever to get around to doing stuff like that. So alright. Mission success. Picked up this little motorcycle, and we are headed back to Georgia. Look good. It's not perfect. We'll reveal it here when we get home. We get it unloaded and we'll get it home. But it's not perfect. Runs great. Engine sounds great. It looks pretty good. Not real beat up or anything. Somebody's put some aftermarket levers on it that are not adjusted right. But other than that, oh, and the foot pedal was bent on it. I don't know how they bent the foot pedal on it, or why it's bent, but the foot pedal's bent, so I have to fix that too. Other than that, could use a back tire. By the end of this season, it's going to need a back tire, which would be good. Give us an excuse to upgrade the tires that are on it, which are nothing to write home about. So, woo! Yeah. Oh no. Not again. Oh, really? What are you doing, man? Got this fool driving 40 miles an hour in the left lane. It's 55. I guess somebody killed. So, what's that sign say? Welcome to Saudi Daisy, Incorporated, 1969. Year of our Lord. Yeah. Mission success. Got about a 45-minute drive home, and we'll do the big reveal then. Honestly, you guys shouldn't be surprised by what it is. As a matter of fact, go ahead and guess what it is. Pause the video, go down in the comments, and guess what you think it is. I bet you got it. I bet you know. Alright, talk to you later.
Okay, finally made it home. Not bad, 30-minute drive home. So, did you guess what it was? Give you one more chance. Go down, put it in the comments. What do you think the bike I picked out for my wife was? Well, she picked out and I went and found. You probably guessed it. It's a Grom. So, you probably know plenty about the Groms. They've been out since like 2014. And this is a 15. Price on it was pretty good. It's amazing that these things still sell for like $2,500, $3,000 all day. So this one wasn't even close to that, so I think I got a pretty good deal. Got about 5,000 miles on it. It's got a few tasteful accessories like adjustable levers, really loosey-goosey bar end mirrors, one of these, like, I don't know, it says it's a bride seat, but you know, it's probably not actually a bride seat. Some fancy loose plastic, the homemade license plate thing, Fender Delete. It's got these, I don't know what these tabs are for. These are probably for the factory exhaust. I don't know. Somebody will probably tell me, because I got no idea what they're for. So, with all that being said, oh, it's got a little Yosh exhaust on it. I don't know if it's real. The welds on it look pretty good and stuff, so it's got Olin stickers on the suspension. I don't know if that's real either. I'm going to say probably not. I'm going to say that they're probably just, I don't know, they might be vinyl wrapped. Stock shocks, I don't know. Hard to tell. Anyway, the wheels, I've never seen wheels that color, so I don't know anything about the wheels. I'm guessing they're probably just painted. That's it, huh? Pretty cool. Let me dig the key out here and we'll start it up. First open the throttle, it's a little weak. It's a little weak. I can't give it the beans to really get it to open up. So I'm gonna put a plug on it, spark plug, maybe clean the throttle body. I'll tune it up real nice, but there it is. Hope she likes it. Spockley. Hello, Spock. Hello, Paint.
Hey.
Give me a hug.
Teacher Appreciation Day. Where's my ice cream cake?
It's in the garage.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's in the freezer. Come on. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna put it in there. It won't fit.
Where's my Guffreys?
It's in the garage.
Guffreys?
No. Your ice cream cake is though.
I do like Guffreys.
Oh, actually, it's over here.
Yeah, right.
Why the heck else would I be recording right now?
I guess it's alright. How I set this one up.
Just a grumbly lady.
How do I do this thing?
You trying to start it? Oh, turn the key.
Oh.
No, press that button with your thumb. Just tap it. Wait. Don't put it in gear.
How do you do the gear?
Don't do it. Not right now. You're not burning on there or anything. I took the baffle out of the muffler so it's louder, so you can hear it better with the helmet on. Just Teacher Appreciation Day.
Teaching. Hello.
It's in gear. Oh, you put it in gear. No, don't. Don't. You don't have a helmet on. You didn't have the clutch in.
You want to go fast?
You're not ready. Put it in neutral. Go halfway up. Click up on it until the green light. See that green N?
How do I go up?
Put your foot under it and go
I
up.
did, it's up. I have to push the...
No, just pull up hard on it.
I have to pull this in. Maybe.
No, that's the clutch.
Oh.
But it shouldn't matter. You're just not pulling on it hard enough. Let me see. You just gotta... Don't be afraid of it. See the green N? Now you're in neutral. All this junk in our yard. Shouldn't have on video. It's just wasting gas. See, there's your RPM right there.
I'm at first gear. Why am I not moving?
Say what?
How do I move it? Just let me go a little bit.
You're not going to.
The brake?
That's the brake. No, that's too much gas. You'll be like, wah, and you'll just crash.
Wait, what do I...
You gotta ease the clutch out, just like you do in the car. You just let out too hard. This is not the place because the gravel is
the
just
burn of
taking
the
the
road.
key. The gravel's real sketchy. You probably have the kickstand up too.
I know, I was ready to go.
Yeah, okay, put the kickstand back down.
I could have
It's
took
not
off.
down.
I could have took off on this
There you
thing.
go.
You don't even know where I'd be.
You got it.
So did you get ice cream cake?
No, I did not get an ice cream cake.
Out on the open road.
Was this like the best gift you've ever gotten or what?
It's pretty good.
Pretty decent.
I mean, I still want an ice cream cake, but it's good.
I'm not getting ice cream cake. Both of us said ice cream cake.
I love
It
it.
sounds a lot better with that thing out of the exhaust. I was like, man, this thing sounds kind of wimpy. I took that baffle out and I was like, not only will you be able to hear the engine better,
Man.
but it sounds
Can I
better.
borrow the key for a sec? I want to try something.
No. If you want to try to ride it, go get a helmet and I'll pull it around front. Don't drop it.
It's pretty light.
Well, it weighs 260 pounds. It's not super light.
Well, I'm going to get some do a couple things.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. Well, you better come here and tell me how much you like that gift and give me a hug.
I love the gift, actually. I feel very appreciated.
Just been waiting on a Grom forever.
It's my good friend to me.
I didn't know if you were serious. I had to give it some time. You convinced me yesterday. Okay. Love you.
Love you.
Well, the Grom gift was a success. Gosh, there's a big old smudge on the lens. The Grom gift was a success. I've been anxious about it all day. So, if you think your wife wants a motorcycle, just go buy it for her. What's the worst that could happen? See ya.